Hey everybody, what's going on? It's your boy Awesome Nobody, aka the Movie Guru, and welcome to my YouTube page. I'm going to be talking about a lot of great movie stuff, trailers. We're going to talk about anime. We're going to talk about everything Marvel related. Today, I'm joined by a very special guest in the Marvel cave with me, and to my right, I have
Pancakes.
my daughter Pancakes, and she is here. She's gonna be with me doing the trailer review. So thank you guys for joining. And so what's going on is the Marvel just dropped the Infinity War trailer like 12 hours ago. Internet is going crazy. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna do a reaction video where me and
Pancakes.
watch the video, and you guys can watch with us. So for those who don't know, Avengers Infinity War is the third Avengers film that's based on the Avengers in 2012, the Avengers Age of Ultron in 2015, and then the Avengers Infinity War, which is the trailer that we're going to go through. And that's phase 1, phase 2, and is the future series because phase 3 ended with the Black Panther. And I know everybody went to go see that. So without further ado, let's get into it. Let's watch the trailer, and let's get our reaction video. So you ready?
Yeah.
Let's go. Here we go. Looks like New York.
The entire time I knew
Why does it always take place in New
he
York?
only ever had one goal.
I live in New York. I don't want to go back there and have a war there.
To wipe out half the universe.
Sounds like
If
So
he
it's
gets
just
all the Infinity
Thanos?
Stones,
Oh.
he can do it with the snap of his
Yeah.
fingers.
Gamora. That's Gamora
Just like
talking.
that.
Tell me his name again.
Thanos.
Thanos.
Whose enemy is that?
He's everybody's enemy. He's
We got one
everybody's.
advantage. He's coming to us. We have what Thanos wants.
Doctor Strange,
So that's what we use.
Vision, Wakanda. Had to go to Wakanda to get help.
What's
Let's talk about this plan of
Chadwick Boseman's
yours. I
sister?
think it's good, except
Shuri.
it sucks.
Shuri.
So let me do the plan, and that way it might be really good.
Wow.
April 27th.
It's actually not my birthday.
The end is near.
5 days.
When I'm done,
Armored up.
half of humanity will still exist.
Wait, Thanos is.
Ooh.
Wait, Thanos is her father?
Yeah.
Really?
Perfectly balanced.
But isn't she like a bad guy?
She was a bad
As all
guy.
things should be.
Oh man, what's going on with Doctor Strange?
I hope they remember you.
With the glove! He was like this, put your hands up. No,
I'm Peter Kelly.
Doctor Strange.
Oh, you're using your made-up names. Then I am Spider-Man.
He's like, oh, he's a made-up name. Hey, listen, Spider-Man changed the equation, man. They realize that Spider-Man coming over to the Avengers is a big deal, man. Whoa!
Wait.
So, wow, guys, I'm totally blown away. That was a serious trailer. I mean, it was great action, great. I mean, it started, we heard Gamora on the start explain, right? What did they explain?
They explained that
Thanos.
Thanos' #1 plan is to destroy half the universe.
She explained what his plan
What-
always
with
was.
just a snap of fingers.
And has always been infatuated with the female personification of death, right? And so he wants to appease her by destroying half the universe. That's why. And he hopes that by doing that, death per se will love him. But in the trailer 1 or trailer 2, we didn't hear anything about death. They didn't mention death.
Death?
So we don't know. Yeah, we don't know if the person, the personification, because the death would come to him as a woman, and he was in love with death. That's the whole thing about Thanos. So we don't know if they're going to follow that storyline or not. We do see that Thanos had 2 stones in his gauntlet, right? And what did I tell you the 2 stones were?
The 2 stones were the
Space right?
space
Because we
and-
see him later in the trailer
The space and the reality, right?
crush the Tesseract, right? And the Tesseract was in the Captain America, and it was Tesseract Cube, and it is an Infinity Gem. And then the second one we don't really know, but I would say it's probably the Aether, which is the reality from Thor: The Dark World.
What happened to... Does he take Vision's...
Well, in the first trailer, we saw the Black Order attempt to try to take the stone, but then again in this trailer, we see Vision going to Wakanda, and then we saw that's when we saw them.
Shuri?
Yeah,
Take
we
it-
saw
try to take it
them.
out?
Yeah, so what you see is Captain America walking towards the Black Panther, surrounded by his guard, the Dora Milaje, and then in the background, if you pause it, you can see Vision is there. So that means that they were unsuccessful in removing the Mind Gem from Vision, and that and then the next scene you see Shuri, right?
Yeah.
She has her palm up, and you see a 3D model of Vision with the stone, and so guessing that she's either going to remove it or do something, and they're going to. So it looks like Wakanda is going to be the last stand where they basically lure Thanos to, and which is smart because strategically it's not surrounded by anything, right? So and then
plus there's a lot of barriers, so if like there's a really big explosion, no one will notice.
no one would get hurt. Yeah, that's right. And you see the big force field around.
Yeah, the city.
Around
and the
Wakanda,
country.
and so that's going to help.
Is Wakanda a country?
Yes, it's a country. Yep. So then also we see Doctor Strange though getting tortured, right? Like he needs that, right?
Literally needles, really big needles
In
going
his
through-
head,
Yeah.
which was tough. So they did say that, and when I say they, just mean the internet and other folks talking on Twitter were saying that the guy doing the torturing who had his little finger up, right? How he has his finger up, like that was Ebony Moore, and he's one of the Black Order, and so he's one of the ones that was torturing Doctor Strange. So I believe that Doctor Strange may start off under some sort of mind control, because remember, Doctor Strange has one of the gems himself.
He does?
Yeah, he does. That's
And
his
like-
Eye of Agamotto.
Like, the thing that
Yeah.
makes him do his little
But it's
magic.
all powered through the Eye of Agamotto, or however you say it. So they could get one from him or not.
So how many stones does he need?
He needs 5.
So he needs a vision.
He needs a lot of them.
He's like...
So then we see him have 2 of the stones, like we saw. We saw Doctor Strange under mind control. We see Thor, right? We see Thor a lot, right? We see Thor in a crazy scene where he's like doing this and lightning is coming from the sky or wherever they're at. And so it looks like, remember Thor and Thor Ragnarok, he lost his Mjolnir, he lost the eye also. And so we're possibly forming some sort of new weapon. It looks like that it was Groot and it was Rocket Raccoon. So he was definitely creating a new weapon, because that's what Rocket Raccoon does. Possibly they were saying that it could be Stormbreaker.
Yeah,
And-
and the Stormbreaker's little handle was made out of
Groot.
Groot's like arms and stuff.
So that's definitely could be what he was doing there. Now, from the comics, Stormbreaker is the weapon from Beta Ray Bill. And Beta Ray Bill is another character in the Thor universe. And I hope, I actually pray that they introduce Beta Ray Bill. I like Beta Ray Bill a lot. So then we see, like I said, shots of Wakanda, which I think is great. I didn't really hear a lot of people talking about it. I mean, Wakanda still looks great. Don't really see much destruction in Wakanda, so it looks like the fighting is kept on the outskirts. We see the Hulkbuster armor, right? So there's 2 scenes. In the first trailer, you see Hulk doing his normal, shirtless, running. Then you see the Hulkbuster armor, but I doubt Tony Stark's in there, right? They were saying that it's going to be the Hulk in the Hulkbuster armor, which is crazy. It's crazy. So, but then later we see him again without the armor, so it looks like he just busts out the armor and decides to just go full berserk, full craze. Level 10 Hulk, Maestro maybe.
Level 1,000,000.
World Breaker Hulk. Maybe he just goes World Breaker. Then we see Iron Man in a new suit, right? He's always in a new suit. With some sort of rocket booster on the bottom of his feet, his normal
Spider-Man.
jetpacks. Yeah, and then he looks like to be propelling Spider-Man to one of those portals or those Earth destruction things. And then it looks like the battle is actually taking place on another planet, right? It doesn't look like Earth.
It looks like Thor's home planet.
Yeah,
Not Thor's.
Thanos. Yeah, it looked like Titan. Possibility they were fighting on Titan, so Titan could be Thanos' his home world that he's traveling on. In the comics, he's traveling around on the floating like rocket. I guess it's like a floating like meteor or something like that. And we actually seen that in one of the end scenes where he was like, "I'll do it myself." And then we also see he was sort of there in space, but now he was actually looks like in this movie he'll be on Titan. So we'll see. I do think that some of the scenes were dream sequences, and one I definitely think that the scene where Captain America was going literally toe to toe with Thanos, I think that was a dream. Like it's not gonna happen. I mean, Thanos was like this, and Captain America was like this, and I think that was a dream because he had 2 Infinity Stones in there already. And Cap is strong, don't get me wrong, but I don't think Cap is that strong, right?
Yeah.
We saw...
I mean, plus he's like a normal human like Batman. What is he going to do against like a mutant like him?
Yeah, what is he going to do? We did see that Captain America was able to pick up Mjolnir a little bit, right? And then he was able to hold a helicopter, right? In Civil War, he was like, he's holding that helicopter. So we know he's strong, but I don't know if he's that strong. But remember, it was just one hand. So we'll see how it goes. Then
I
what
mean,
else?
if it was 2, then it would be a big change.
Yeah, it'd be a big change. Yeah, so we do see...
It would be like me against, like, Connor.
Conor McGregor?
Yeah.
Okay. We do see Star-Lord doing what he does best, which is this, right? Just talking in circles. So that's always a comic relief clip. We see him talking with Tony Stark. I actually wanted to see them two get together. I did want to see Tony Stark and Star-Lord just talk because they seem like they would have the most random, wild conversations. And then, so also we don't really hear a lot from Rocket Raccoon. We see him. We see Wakanda. They don't go really into Wakanda past the lab. We don't really see or hear much from Scarlet Witch. We don't see or hear much from, most of the Guardians of the Galaxy. And then my spoiler or thing I didn't hear or see of in any of the trailers was anything from Adam Warlock, right? So if you're not familiar, Adam Warlock is usually the ones in the comics who told everyone that Thanos was coming and had the whole plan on how to defeat Thanos and stop the Infinity War and all that stuff. So,
but in the first Guardians of the Galaxy, he was supposed to be in one of the Collector's
cocoons.
Yeah.
That's right. So we know that he does exist. We know that he possibly could be there. So we'll see what happens. So looking forward to it. I'm really excited. Are you excited?
Yeah.
I'm really excited.
We gotta make sure we bring a box of tissues.
And they did say that there would be unfortunately, some main characters would die. So
I mean, Thanos is a really strong character.
Really, really strong. So we'll see.
He already has 2 stones.
He does. That's more than a lot of people have. So, like I said, guys, that was our live watch. I hope you guys liked it. I'm Awesome Nobody, aka the Movie Guru. Check out my Twitter page at movie_guru_. And this is my beautiful daughter,
Pancakes.
And this was our trailer review. So, peace.